Good morning, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Iowa Live. As you see there, it's time for the Merkle Retirement Minute, and we have a hot-button topic that a lot of people have been bringing up for years, but we think we might have more answers for you this morning. Of course, so with the Merkle Retirement Minute, we have Lauren Merkle joining us this morning. Thank you so much for being
Thank you for
here.
having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, so what is this hot-button topic that's been in the headlines for quite some time, but here recently, even more so?
Well, even more so recently, because there was a government study that came out and said that Social Security is going to be drained. Not just going to be reduced. Social Security is going to be drained by the year 2035. Gone.
Okay, so we've heard this for a while.
That's creating a little bit of
well, if you're 62 and you're thinking about taking your Social Security,
right,
that's a headline that is going to get your, there it is.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Well, what we're looking at is 2019. What it says is that there's $3 trillion in the Social Security Trust Fund.
Okay.
16 short years from now, by the year 2035, you can see that zero. And nothing. And you can see the headline that says Social Security to be drained. That is an eye-popping headline. Social Security for many people represents 30 to 40% of their retirement income.
And how many people use or rely on Social Security? Do we have any idea?
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions of people. Okay, and that money is looking to be gone in over 10 years.
Well, here's what I can tell you is 10,000 people are retiring every single day. The baby boomer demographic, which is primarily what we're talking about here, is the second biggest demographic. The millennials finally took them over.
Oh, there you go. So what's the big headline here? Because I feel before the segment started, I was like, okay, Social Security. I feel like I've been hearing about this for years. What's going to happen? Is it going to be there? Is it going away? Is it the fact that we actually have a number that's not too far away that should really raise people's attention this morning?
16 years goes by in a blink.
Wow.
It's true.
It really does.
That's a short time.
And when you're talking about guaranteed income for life, I mean, think about the people who are 62, 63, 64. They've paid into Social Security Administration, into this trust fund for 30 years, maybe 40 years, and they're on the cusp of retiring. They're going to go on a permanent vacation. For the next 20 to 30 years, they're going to be on vacation, not making W-2 income. So the Social Security income that they receive, that's a big component of what they expect to live on for the next 20 to 30 years. So it's concerning. And like what you were talking about, Jackie, a couple years ago and before, what everybody, the pundits, the so-called experts, what they were saying is take it while you can get it. Social Security's going broke. You're not going to live forever. Take it while you can get it, because unless you're married, there's not necessarily a survivorship component to Social Security except for a $255 lump sum payout. So you pay in for 30 years, get some money out of it before it goes broke or before you pass away.
So are we just not investing in it anymore? I feel like we're still paying on this. Where is it going?
Every pay period, a piece of your check goes to the Social Security Trust Fund. And just in a few short years, what they anticipate is finally the withdrawals are going to exceed on an annual basis. The amount of money that they're paying out is going to exceed what they're receiving. And that's why by the year 2035, they anticipate without any additional changes that it's going to go broke. Now, the good news is,
I was going to say, let's turn this around.
Now how do we address this?
Now that we've gotten everybody's attention,
how do we
what can you do to help?
The good news is that there are going to be a lot of changes to the legislation of Social Security. There already has been. 2016, there was a major Social Security change, which, by the way, most people don't even know about. But what it did is it eliminated a lot of the benefits, not dollar amount wise, but a lot of the options. If you're a married couple, you have up to 81 different options of how to elect Social Security. When you receive your statement, it says you can take Social Security at 62, or you can take it all the way up to age 70. Okay, so most people will think maybe you have a handful of options. There's 3 listed on the statement. You have up to 81 different options.
Jeez.
So what we need to do is we need to do a proper evaluation to determine, of the 81 different options, what handful of those options are the best for you, and then incorporate it into your retirement plan. And for those who are, I'd say 55 plus, the legislative changes that are gonna come, that have to come to shore up this system, the Social Security benefits are going to be intact, primarily the way they are now. It's for our demographic, my kids' demographic, that the changes are going to be substantial.
Right.
Because it's not designed, Social Security is not designed to pay out for 20 to 30 years. So there's going to be changes, but I would say those 55 plus are going to be okay, and a 25%, 100% reduction in their benefit is probably not on the table.
Wow. But you need to figure out, again, which option's best for you, but you also need to be making those choices and those options if you're looking to go into retirement really soon.
Yeah, think about the last time you guys ate at the Cheesecake Factory. The menu, I mean, you sit there and
overwhelming.
you
it's a big
flip
one.
through that menu for 15
many
minutes, and then you just give up and say, okay, I'm going to pick this.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
The Social Security is a Cheesecake Factory style of options. And what you don't want to do when we're talking about all of this income for the rest of your life is just finally give up and
Close
say,
your eyes and pick one.
that's like,
You don't
let's
wanna
pick
do
this.
Right.
That's exactly what you don't want to do.
Hey, as long as I can get to that delicious dessert at the end. And that's what you guys are there for. Make sure you're set up so you don't fall short. So if something does happen with Social Security, you guys are there to make sure people are making the right choices so that they're taken care of in retirement.
Yeah, part of what we do, part of our job is to weed through all of these different options and say, here's a handful that might work the best based on the other resources you have. Maybe you have a pension. Maybe you
Right.
have some investable assets. Now, how do all of these different resources work together to make sure that not only can you retire when you want to and have the adequate amount of income, but also you can stay retired?
Right.
So 5 years back, you're not saying, I wish I would have made this decision.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the pieces of feedback that we get all the time. We teach these classes. And afterwards, a lot of people will say, I wish I would have met you 5 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
talk
let's
about
yeah,
these classes.
let's talk about
'cause
the passport
expert
to retirement.
Guidance in this area is very important.
Yeah, it's a free class. We don't charge anything for it. It's a 2-hour long class. We taught one last week, and we take a 5-minute break in between. And I was walking to the back, and an individual said, that hour flew. Right? You think about 2 hours of just financial information.
Right.
And you think, this is a snooze fest.
Yeah.
Right? But the feedback we get is that these 2 hours just fly by. It's jam-packed with crucial information that pre-retirees and retirees need to make these decisions. And what our intent is for you to leave that class saying, I was not aware of this. I was not aware of this option. And now I can take this information and build my plan in a better way to lead me to a better, more successful retirement journey. So it's a free class, 2-hour class. We teach them around the metro at different university classes. And on our website, you can find more information about when those classes are and how you can sign up.
Love it. Truly changing lives. And we encourage you to get on the website because they're free and they are such pivotal and important meetings for you to be a part of. They fill up really fast. So make sure you get a part of them and be part of the next one.
And you do a great job of creating that energy and making it so it's dynamic and the information is solid, and that makes a big difference, and that's why those hours fly by.
Yeah, they do, and it's very interactive. So this isn't just, if it was just me up there talking for 2 hours, right, bring a pillow. But it's not. It's very interactive. We answer questions on the fly. Whatever is most pressing for you, bring that content and we'll address it in a way that's applicable for everybody.
Love
Very
it.
good.
Thank you for
Lauren.
opening our eyes this
Yes.
morning in a huge way. All right, Social Security, boom, gone by 2035.
MerkleRetirementPlanning.com.
Woo, all right. That was your Merkle Retirement Minute. More